What are the options that we have available? Yes, you have the options like this. So what is the better option? Critical examine, obviously you will be critical examine. Critically means look at the both sides. What type of mechanism would you suggest to ensure environmental compliance? Now before giving license, make sure that you are not giving license abruptly. You have to follow the compliance documents. You have to go for regular inspections, right? As a regulator, you have to ensure that all the regulators are being followed, all the norms are followed critically. That is the first thing that you have to do as a regulator. The second thing, as a regulator, your duty is to ensure that frequent visits to the so-called these offices makes the people to be in compliance with the norms, right? What are the ethical dilemmas you face in this existing in exercising your option? So one ethical dilemma is what is the option that you are going to exercise here? The option that you are going to exercise absolutely is giving some time for these fellows to bring back to the or to fall in line with the so-called environmental compliances. You don't shut down them. At the same time, you don't leave the case, right? So give some time, make them to go for the so-called changes. If they are following, that is completely fine. If they are not following, penalize them. And then, as a last measure, in the worst scenario, if they are not looking at it, close that industry. Stop giving that industry. But if you are stopping immediately, just like some NGO says, a brainless NGO, they might say to do this, but don't do that. Right? So this is the thing that you can write. So these are the 6 case studies. Now look at, in order to understand the questions itself, it is taking some 20 minutes. Right? And you have to write the answers. Very challenging thing, right? But one thing from the case studies is the questions are same. What are the options that are available? What are the ethical issues in this? What are the options that are available? Second thing is what are, write the pros and cons of it, critically evaluate, that is called write pros and cons. Which option do you take and why? And what are the ethical issues in this? So the same question, if you are preparing some ethical dilemmas, you can reutilize them. But one thing that I say is, in any case, never go for wrong means. Never go for wrong means. ఎంత దరిద్రమైన సిచ్యువేషన్లో ఉన్నా కూడా we have to give importance to our ethics. At least on the paper, write that I will not deviate this. So I will be ethical in any scenario. Why I will be ethical? Because this is as per the legal actions, as per the social acceptance, as per Code of Civil Services, as per my conscience, as per duty-based ethics. So you always be ethical. This is the thing that I wanted to say in case studies. Don't take any other option, right? What is the option? My mother is suffering, my children are suffering, my wife is suffering, my grandson is suffering. No, let them suffer, right? Do be very ethical as far as public servants, public office is considered, right? So what I mean to say, let them suffer. Don't involve your private ethics to come into personal life, into your public life. In public life, always behave as a public protector. Look at the interest of the majority, just like as they say, in the interest of the subjects alone lies the interest of the king, as Kautilya says. What a beautiful statement, right? You have to look at the majority, then your interests are there. So that is the thing that I wanted to say. So what is my analysis as far as case studies is considered? You have to write 6 case studies within 1.5 hours, which means 90 minutes. Each case study you will get 15 minutes. 15 6 are 90, right? So you have to dedicate half of the time definitely. In ethics paper, you have to complete at any cost 13 questions in 90, and the rest of the 90 marks, that is case studies, in the next 15 minutes. 6 questions. At any cost, you have to maintain this compartment. 90 నిమిషాలు అయిపోయిందా పక్కన పెట్టేయాలి ఒక సెక్షన్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు డిటర్మైన్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్ దట్ ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ కీప్ మోర్ దాన్ 13 minutes for this case study. Then you will be writing at a very fast speed. Always remember this. You always maintain the ethical life in optional life or in public life. So this is what I mean to say. Questions are easy but lengthy. Lengthiness makes the questions quite difficult. But unlike your 2020 paper, 2020 and 21 extreme papers, but this paper is a moderate paper. I don't say that this is somewhat tough. The 2020 paper, 2021 ethics paper is a bit difficult. Why? They have asked many technical jargon, right? But here there is no such things. So what is the paper, ethics paper compared to the last 2 years? This year paper is quite easy in its stand, right? The only thing is, again, 2019-20 they maintained the lengthy paper. Today also they maintain the lengthy paper. We should know where to study and where not to study. Now this is what I mean to say. So out of all the GS papers, GS paper 3 is bit easy, followed by GS paper 1, followed by your GS paper 4, say, and your GS paper 2. Right, this is what the thing. Now when you are preparing for ethics, what should be the way forward in future? Who are writing this? What should be your way forward? The myth is, after studying all the GS papers, I will write ethics. That will be a very great thing, right? I can substantiate. No, nothing you can do. So what is the reality? Open up to the reality, prepare it as a module. Before that, analyze the syllabus properly, analysis of syllabus, setting up the answer framework, and analysis of the syllabus, and you have to remember the syllabus, and analyzing previous year questions, analyzing the questions, and analyzing some mock questions. Analyze the questions, don't write the answers, analyze it. If you are having a 4 or 5 members team, or 3 or 4 members, sit together in a group and just talk about the question gurinchi, answer gurinchi kaadu, question gurinchi maatladandi, and improve your comprehension skills. How you can improve your comprehension skills? By reading regularly Hindu. Otherwise question chadivike ardham time ayipotundi. Comprehension skills has to be increased. That is the reason why I always say the Hindu is indispensable again, and you have to substantiate it with the so-called what do you mean? Some substantiations has to be present. What are the substantiations that you get? You get the substantiations like from the Hindu newspaper itself, right? Something like that. So this is about ethics paper today, and with this, all our 5 papers discussion is done. One thing is, this I have to thank the team, my team, who has been very active in making this work done, because we have resolved. There was 3 or 4 members. Let me tell their names: Mr. Dinateja, Srishti Deshmukh, Murali, Galemula, Sadiq, Shoaib, Mohammad Shoaib, who is the person who has shared the images at a very faster speed, right? Bhaskar and the so-called Madhav, they have also helped this morning. But the core team, 3 or 4 members, they have really worked hard and they have resolved me. They asked me like, just we have done for prelims, we have to do some analysis videos and we have to release them for the first. We have to be the first in the country to release this analysis videos, right? As these have been expected by these guys, we have stood by that. We hope you have gained some knowledge about how to write general studies and how it is you have to make up. So the success goes to the team. Thanks for joining. We will be making further videos. We are forming a team. We have come out of some of the offline institutions which we were earlier engaged. We wanted to build this online with a team. So slowly we are building this up, and we will be coming out with this type of series in the coming days, as we have been regularly doing it. Now, what is the series? We have named few of the things. Our team has decided to name few of the things. Every day we will be coming with PSIR, that is known as Rajaniti series. So we are naming it as Rajaniti. Every day, content extraction from the Hindu. Daily morning at 6 o'clock, we are trying to release that day's newspaper content extraction. This is known as Samiksha. Samiksha. So what are the things that you have to take from the newspaper? Daily prelims current affairs. Astra series, named after Rukmini's suggestion. Right, the team has considered this and they have accepted this. Astra series. Astra means making you equipped with the so-called current affairs. Daily it will be a tidbit current affairs, 5 or 6 current affairs which are very important only from the prelims perspective. And then every week, starting today, we will be releasing one current affairs for prelims, because unlike last year, before prelims, rather than reading this current affairs, we wanted you to make, those who are depending on us, those who are depending on our channel, we wanted to make you to build this systematically so that you clear your exam in the very next attempt. For that current affairs, we are going to start with this week itself. So this is weekly current affairs, where we will be reviewing the prelims component which are very important in that week, and that is known as Saptamrut. Saptamrut. This was taken from the so-called Amrut Kal of India, right? So Sapta means 7 days. Amrut, whatever the Amrut that we received in the 7 days, we will be naming it. So this was another initiative that we are starting. So this is the things that we are coming up in the coming days. In the weekends, we will be planning to come out with essay writing. Yes, today we couldn't do that because today we have this, but in the weekends we start essay writing. Right? So this is the thing, and we request you to subscribe to our channel and share it to as many people as you can, so that the subscription increases and we can allot more time with the team in this online itself. So follow us, so subscribers to be ahead in the race, just like how we are here. Follow us to crack the UPSC in the immediately next attempt. Right? Those who are seriously preparing for UPSC, we request you to follow this. This is the series that we are going to follow. Now, let me take the questions. If you have any questions, I will go through that. But what I say finally is, looking at these 4 papers, what I mean to say is, always read the Hindu. No need to make the notes, because already in our Telegram group, Ethics and Essay group, we are uploading what are the things that you have to study, and every day Samiksha program is going to help you in that extent. So no need to make any notes. This will be a simple video for 15 minutes every day. Just have a look at it and you can carry it. But that is not a substantiation for your reading. You have to read the Hindu at any cost. Every day, at least for 2 hours, you read the Hindu. After this, you be very good at optional ethics paper, essay paper. Don't worry about GS papers now. In GS, internal security, international relations, society, social justice, internal security, international relations, society, social justice, and the next one is governance, and the next one is economy. You have to study this is module wise. We have already done with internal security. Some people have also done with society and social justice. I have not taken that component, but I will be starting economy component also, right? After that, rest of the things go for prelims. In the prelims, when you are studying, study polity, history, geography, environment in the context of mains also. Take 1 month every day, 1 month, 1 subject, and complete it in both perspectives. Then you are going to have a very good analysis. And what I say is, now itself, no need to join any test series. If you have joined, I do not have any regrets for that. Be consistent in that. But those who have not joined, many of you people are asking, sir, I have not joined the test series. Will I fall back in competition compared to those guys who have taken the test series? No, you are not going to fall. The race is race, right? Now, how you design is, take these things, form a team of 3 or 4 members, take previous year questions, analyze this systematically. Preparation goes very easy if you are forming in a team of 3 or 4 members, like every other team, right? It is going to help you. So this is my insights for the so-called those who are preparing for next year seriously for 2023 attempt, right? This is what I mean to say as far as 2022 mains discussion is considered, and these are the things, as I said, we are going to come up with these things in the coming days. So hope we have justified, at least to some extent, your expectations, and it has added some value to your answer writing, right? With this, I take a break now. I take a leave now. If you have any questions, you can ask me. After 1 minute, I will be existing from this group now, right?